Like we can explore something if you would like.
It's up to you. I mean, what do you want to see? I'm your guide, buddy. Where do you want to go? What do you want to see?
It's just like acceptance, maybe like resistance towards the moment. Like I don't mean to say it's really negative right now. It's really, really good.
Mhm.
Um, the way things are, like it's very equanimous, but it's still nothing like super happiness, you know? It's
Mhm.
like even when like Sim is in pain, like it's just there's pain on the surface, but then also there's the center
Uh-huh.
of peacefulness.
Uh-huh.
But then also like there's no happiness either. It's just like there's no voice complaining about it, but also like there's no jumping around and rejoicing and feeling like wow, this is such a good moment, you know. That
Yeah.
also happens, but like only sometimes, and also like not to that depth, you know.
Right. But
Like
who says that you have to be jumping around and rejoicing and cheering?
because that feels good, like that's and feeling good is what I'm here for, right?
Are you? What if you have this idea of happiness being this jumping for joy, touching the sky? What if this is what you're chasing? Is your projection of happiness? That you have this idea, you're imagining what happiness is going to be like, and you give it a criteria. You're conditioning the happiness. See, the happiness is actually unconditional. Who's to say it's not this? But you're saying, no, no, I want it to be like this. If I'm not jumping, I'm not happy. That would be a condition. You're setting it up. If I'm not rejoicing, I don't even know what that means. But if I'm not rejoicing, then I'm not happy. See, what we do is we have an idea of what happiness is. It's like we dream about it. Right? People do this in many different ways. I'll be happy when I have my dream house, my two kids, one boy, one girl, my wife, my picket fence around my property, and we're just kind of smiling for the family photo. Or it could be when I build up a big business and I have now a whole team working under me. And then I finally have that ability to take a day off whenever I want to, or just go golfing whenever I want to. Or I'll be happy when my house looks a certain way, when my kids are in certain sports. I'll be happy when I get that job that I've, you know, gone to university for. I'm just going to grind through university and then I'll be happy. I'm waiting for that right job, that perfect job. That's what's going to make me jump. Can you see how you're projecting your idea
Yeah.
of happiness? Yeah.
in this case,
You'll keep
projection is,
chasing it as long as you keep throwing it. Right? You're playing fetch with yourself. You throw a projection, something that you're throwing into the future, right? You're throwing, this is what my happiness is. Now go get it. And now you're chasing it. In that way, you're playing with yourself. You're chasing your own tail. I'm not calling you a dog. But this analogy is, it just works. It just works. But that's what's happening is you continue to project. But the happiness isn't going to be in the future. The future doesn't exist. The happiness is right here, right now. You reject this moment because it doesn't look like your idea of happiness. Can you see it? You
yeah,
have a certain fantasy of what happiness is. You say, I have to be jumping for joy and I have to be rejoicing. Is there tears coming down your eyes too? Is there like some like,
yeah,
like is a white light shining on you? Is there angels dancing around you? Like what's your idea of happiness? Is there a bunch of girls around you? What's your idea of happiness? Paint me the picture. Go on.
is actual question.
No, you're dreaming about it, right? This is your dream. You're dreaming of happiness. Yeah?
Yeah,
Tell me about this dream. Bring me into it. I want to feel like I'm right there with you in your dream of happiness.
okay. So like I want to like feel a lot of love, like I have experienced in the past. I just want to be able to like look at things and just, like tears flow through my eyes by the beauty of it, by and just like listening to things and just like my heart melts, or like how beautiful the sound is, and just like looking at someone and just like just falling in love with them and feeling like everything is divine and so beautiful, like that's my projection. That's what Sim's desire is, you
Mm,
know
it's pretty good.
that's what his future goal is.
Right.
That's what he's looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. Now, I bet you when you're 5 years old, you didn't have this idea of happiness. This idea that you have, this dream that you have, it sounds very spiritual. It sounds like it's come from a spiritual circle. Yeah. You've been listening to too many
Yeah,
Ram Dass lectures or the podcasts that you've been telling me that you're listening to. It sounds
the
very,
whole
very spiritual, coming from the spiritual communities. But like when you were 1 years old, you were happy. You didn't know any of that spiritual jargon and rejoice, divine, divinity. You didn't know any of that stuff. See, without knowing that stuff, you are happiness. Unhappiness is just a thought because that thought comes in and says, this isn't what I thought it would be. And it's doing that right now in this moment. This isn't what I thought it would be. Sitting in this room, talking to this guy, attending this meeting. No, see, because I want this meeting is to get me to my thing that I've been dreaming of. The reason why I'm here is to get to somewhere else. Right?
yeah,
This guy, this master, this teacher, this speaker, this guy, he's going to help me get my dreams. He's going to make them come true. No. I'm here to destroy your dreams, actually. Because those dreams are dreams of unhappiness. Is taking you away from this moment, sort of say. Without those ideas of happiness, you wouldn't be seeking it. You've set up the game for yourself. Happiness is unconditional. Why can't it just be this? Why can't it just be this moment? There's no conditions. You are creating the conditions. That's the game you're playing. Let me create the conditions for that which is unconditional. We do it with all of this, peace and freedom and love, all of it that I mentioned, the happiness, the love, the peace, the freedom, it's all unconditional. Now, I'll be free when I have 100 grand in the bank. That's when I'll be free. I'll be in love when I get the perfect girl or the perfect man. I'll be peace. I'll be experiencing peace when there's no noise around me, when it's absolutely silent. I'll be at peace when I don't experience a single thought anymore. I'll be happy when I'm rejoicing for joy and whatever you said, crying, looking at people and flowers. And these are ideas that you've picked up. You're trying to replicate something that you've heard. Yeah, but Ram Dass said something about crying about divinity, and I want that too. So you continue rejecting this moment. Because you're saying, I don't want this, I want something else. You're saying, I'm looking for this in your imagination, your dream. I'm looking for that. So it's not this. See, whatever way you want to see it. So you're on a beach and like happiness is, let's say happiness is a stone, any stone, a pebble. It's like a pebble beach. Happiness is the pebble. But you have your idea of happiness is a certain type of pebble. Like it's like a certain smoothness, texture to it, certain size, certain color. And you're going, picking up all of these pebbles on this beach, just walking the shores, looking for your stone, your pebble. And you're dismissing all of the other pebbles. Not it. Not it. Nope, not it. No, too big, too small, too round, too sharp, too rough, too smooth. See, that would be putting a condition. And I'm saying it doesn't matter the shape, the size. So when are you going to drop that idea?
I don't know.
Because you're coming to try and fulfill your idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that idea is what's continuing this chase. You've told me many times you're saying it's going to be about 10 years before you are happy. And I'm telling you that's a stupid idea. Why not now? Why not now? Now what comes up when I say that? Why not now? Why not be happy now? It's about being happy, not becoming happy. Even your bio in that school group says it, becoming happy. Why would you become happy? Why not be happy? It's like the writing's all over the wall. Don't you see the t-shirts that just say like be happy? No, no, I've never seen a t-shirt that says become happy. My daughter, these cousins that I have, I've got like 9 nephews. They're all under like 7. They have all these shirts that say be happy, be yourself. None of them say become yourself. But look what's happening. You're trying to become something to become happy. You are actually trying to become spiritual to then have the spiritual experience that your favorite guy Ram Dass is always talking about in his podcast, lectures, or recordings. Can't you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're trying to be that guy, the spiritual guy. Because if I become the spiritual guy, then I'm going to have the spiritual experiences of rejoicing.
It's also more so about my like personal experiences. It's sort of clinginess to them. Like I've had those experiences and I really loved them,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like I want this again. You
Oh,
know?
yeah. Keep throwing the ball.
Yeah.
You like playing fetch. You got it, and you go, yeah. You throw it again for yourself, and then you chase it because it's part of that identity. The spiritual person loves the spiritual experiences. That's why I don't talk about the spiritual experiences. I've had them all. So what? I've had those spiritual experiences that people don't even describe. They don't talk about. They would trump what you've heard from others. But I don't talk about that because it's not it. It came and it went. Truth is present right now. What you are is present, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for yourself in the future. You're creating a self image of yourself. Right? That's what you're building, you're designing, you're shaping it. Spiritual person, let's put on like a shawl, need bead necklace. It's like that picture that you sent me when you're just joking around with the artwork, mid journey, the flowy hair. Maybe you'll be leading a group meditation in the mountains on the side of a lake. Can you see how you have an idea of that? Can you see how you have like a little bit of a like infatuation with that kind of idea? That's the becoming. You're trying to become somebody. You're associating that the happiness comes with that person. When I become that guy, then I'll get the happiness. Again, making it conditional. No, the happiness doesn't, it's not based on you becoming spiritual. It's right here, right now. I don't consider myself spiritual or anything like that. I'm happiness, but I'm not some spiritual person. The happiness is not dependent on anything. But if you insist on making it dependent on something, then you continue to chase that dream. You're a dream chaser, chasing this dream. But what if you just drop it right now? What if you like what if you just drop that idea? It's just an idea. Like who do you want to be? The next Ram Dass? Who do you want to be? A better spiritual person? Go on.
Yeah, a happier person. Yeah.
A happier person.
Yeah. That's it.
What does that look like to you? And then you describe this rejoicing and stuff. Now, what would that person look like? What would that happy person look like?
Same, same as this one.
But it would be like sim different than right now, yeah?
Yeah, like internally,
You have a
it will
beard,
be
necklace, some shawl.
no,
No?
no, same.
Okay.
Yeah, same clothes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what's preventing you from this happiness?
My conditions.
The conditions that you're putting on top of the happiness?
Yeah,
So just drop it. Right? Conditions is
that's
something
the
you're doing. You're putting the conditions on. The happiness is naked and you're putting clothes on it. That's what I'm saying. Happiness is naked. You're dressing it up. So I'm joking around, but I'm using it as a metaphor. You're putting happy, a shawl and beads on the happiness, a nice beard, flowy hair, talk can maybe recite scriptures. How are you dressing up the happiness? I'm saying just don't dress it up. Why can't it be this? Is there any unhappiness in this moment right now?
Not a lot.
Now, without referring to any thoughts, is there any unhappiness in this moment?
Little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
Just just a little bit. Eh,
Another thought. I said without referring to any thoughts. Unhappiness is just a thought. Without referring to thoughts, there's no unhappiness. This is what you're not used to. Just resting here in the present moment. Why? Well, because you're always chasing something. And I'm just saying, well, stop chasing. Just rest here. Chase after. After the meeting, go ahead, chase all you want. But just right here, just rest. There's nothing to chase, nowhere to go, no one to be. Just be totally naked. Be totally empty. Empty yourself of any ideas you have. And without referring to any thoughts, is there any unhappiness here?
no.
You found it. What you're looking for is right here. Without referring to any thoughts, is there any sim here?
No.
Perfect. So there's just happiness. Can you confirm?
Yeah.
You are that.
Mm-hmm.
And see that this happiness is not a thing. Can you confirm?
Yeah.
It's unconditional. Any conditions? Yes or no?
No.
This is happiness experiencing itself. Can you confirm that you are experiencing yourself?
Yeah.
Because it's unconditional, it can look however it wants to look. Because it's unconditional, it depends on nothing. You are the happiness that you seek. You, the happiness, is ever present. It is here now. Can you confirm that this happiness is here now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can you confirm that you are here now?
Yeah.
Are you separate from this happiness? Yes or no?
No.
All right. Well, that's good. Anyone have any questions? No, we're good. You guys want to wrap it up?
Sure.
All right, guys. Okay. Well, I'll see you on Thursday if you guys join me here. See Christine. Have a good day. Okay. Okay. See you guys. See you on Thursday.
See ya.